Hello friends, it's Sherry. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel, and I'm super excited to be here today to do a prompt challenge. And this was a challenge by JD or Juni Desiree of Willowbound Journals, and she asked 31 people to, one for each day in August, to do a journal spread or page or whatever they wanted to do for a certain journal prompt. So my prompt was dreams, and I'm day 31. Yay! And last but not least, so yeah, I like the dreams theme because my name is Turquoise Dreaming. And so I just thought, and I think I did one other dreams prompt actually for JD's Facebook group one time. So I didn't get that out, and I didn't look at it. I didn't want to see what I did before. I wanted to just approach this with a fresh, page and no other, thoughts and things from the previous one. So I was thinking about it all month, since she asked me before August. So all month I was trying to figure out what I was going to do. I really enjoyed watching the other participants and seeing how they interpreted their prompt. So when it came right down to it, I looked at my personal journal to see if I had any room, and I'm at the end of my personal journal, and I need to start a new personal journal. But I also had this in mind, and that is starting a glue book. And I saw this type of glue book done on, I believe it was Nicole Relax Cut and Glue. And so I couldn't find, I went back to look for the video so I can link it below, and I have not found it yet. If I do find it, I will link it below because it's a good video. But what I did was look for a book. I wanted a book, and what you can do if you want to make one, look for a book. This book had a lot of text pages. It's an old book. I wanted to leave the first few pages to see what kind of book it was, when I look back on it. So this is a vintage book, 1966. It's Robin Kane, The Mystery of the Blue Pelican. I read Nancy Drew when I was a teenager and stuff like that. I never read Robin Kane, but I'm sure it's very, very good book. But I went ahead and took pages out, and I want to show you how I did it. I left some here too, and we're going to do my journal prompt in this book. And this is going to be, I'm saying this is going to be a glue book. So this is a type of really easy glue book that you can make from any book that you don't mind taking the pages out of, right? So, and if you want to get one with a cute cover or a plain cover, if you have a plain cover, you could decorate it. I plan on decorating this too. That'll be in another video, so you can watch for that. But right now, where I'm at is taking pages out, and I've already taken out. I didn't take them all out because I wanted to show you how I was taking them out. And I believe it was Nicole that did this too on her channel when she was making, and super easy to make a glue book, something like that. I just haven't found the video. I watched it once and then haven't been able to find it again. But here's all of the pages I took out, so I have them. I can use them for collage and things. It's nice to have pages like this that are, you see the shading on here? That is neat to use in collages because you have all those different colors. So I'm saving these, and all I did, see, here's a couple actually pages where I took out, it looks like a couple. And so I was just going through and say, oh, I just ripped this one, so let's take this one out too. This is old, and these one reason I'm using this, I figured it's nice paper, but it's old, and if I glue on top of it, it's only going to make it stronger. But if I don't, I mean, this is paper you probably want to use to glue on or use in collage, because you probably didn't see it, but it just ripped really easy right there. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just like, okay, so I'm going to save this page, say. Let me look at the next. I'm saving all the pictures with all the pages with pictures. So here's one I'm going to save. So all I'm doing is taking my ruler, and I put it right here. This is what Nicole did, I believe. and I'm tearing, so I'm going to save that. And this is like two pages, I think, and I'm just going to tear these right even with my ruler. So then you have this left, and the idea is you can use these or not use these, but you can glue another whole page on here if you want. If you have a whole page that you cut out of a magazine or something, and you say, oh, I like this whole image, you don't have to glue it all down. You can just glue it on this little strip. And say I didn't want to use all of these strips, I could actually glue these together and then glue my new page right on here, and I could glue something on the back if I wanted, or if I wanted to be able to see both sides, you know, just glue one page on there and that would be done. So here, see, this is even starting to tear right there, but I want to keep this picture. So I kept the pictures, and I kept plenty of pages to glue on, and then I have all those little strips to glue on, right? So let's go ahead and take out at least one more here, one or two more. And the idea also is that when you glue things back in here, you're going to fill this back up just like it was, or more than it was when all the pages were in here before I ripped pages out, right? Let's tear out one more here. Okay, so all right, so I think hopefully I explained that correctly. You can kind of see here, all that is where, see all the little part right there where all the pages were, and now you see how thin it is down here and thick it is up here. Let me show you that real quick. So I'm starting a brand new glue book here with you guys. I never have actually done a glue book dedicated to gluing, but I thought, you know, I wanted to do one, so why not start now? And I didn't have time to make one with the signatures and things, so I thought, well, I'll just do this quick one like Nicole showed, a super easy, quickest glue book ever. And like I said, I'm going to decorate. I want to put some fabric here on the spine because it does need to be reinforced. There's, you know, kind of it's coming apart right there, and, you know, coming apart over here. So that spine does need to be reinforced, at least with some fabric to keep it all together. And then you can see it's kind of grungy, but I don't mind that. I like old grungy books. Here's the back. And I want to put maybe something, I'm picturing something right here, and I could even put something on the corners if I want to. The corners are worn. I don't mind that at all. I don't mind leaving them just like that. But if I find the right thing, I might decorate the corners too. The back is actually less wear than the front here. See? The corners don't even really have hardly any wear on them. But anyway, you get the picture. I'm going to do that. That'll be another video. So where do I want to start here with today with this prompt of dreams? Like I said, I wanted to leave this. I want to see that it was from 1966. Here's a picture on this side. I want to glue, wouldn't mind gluing here, but for today I kind of want to do a 2-page spread. So let's just go over to here. Let's go to right here. And let's see what I have here to hold down my pages. I have my tape here. That'll do it. Okay. And I have magazine pages that I pulled out that reminded me of maybe my dreams. Like I have a garden that I've grown every year for lots of years, and I plant vegetables and flowers, and it's kind of I've redone this space and moved my veggie garden. So now I'm trying to change the former veggie garden into a flower garden. So this kind of represents a dream of my new flower garden. This is just a pretty page I pulled out for no reason. And this is reminds me of dreams for my family. Okay, so like my oldest son is married, and he has my first grandchild, Riley, which if you've been watching my channel, you know she's 9 months old already. And so this kind of represents my boys. My second son, or youngest son, has a girlfriend, and you know, we don't know what's going to happen in the future, but you know, love is in the air. So dreams for your family, right? You not only dream for yourself, but you dream for your family too, right? And I have this I looked through my magazine cutouts. I have several of these little pouches, and they all have a theme. I put a label on all of them right here, so I know what to put in there if I cut out more images. So this one was travel, and I didn't really, I looked through the others and I couldn't find anything about dreams. So I looked through here, and actually I looked right through here and I found this was right staring me in the face. Dream Weaver. I cut that out of a magazine. Who knows when? It's been in here for a long time. And now I'm going to use it today. So I want to get started just because, you know, only have so much time to do a video here. So I don't want to delay. But yeah, dreams, you know, to me, we can talk about dreams a little bit. To me, dreams are goals, right? So that's what I always think about when I want to make my dreams come true. And to do that, I have to have goals. So my dreams really kind of, to me, are goals. Let me move my soda over here so I don't knock it off. So let's see, how can I do this? I want to cut both of these pictures down and put them, one here and maybe glue one on there. So I have to cut them down to the size here. So let's see. I'm going to have to cut, oh gosh, I'm going to have to cut a lot off of there, but doesn't mean we're not going to use it just because I cut it off. So let me see, I'm going to cut, let me cut this side first because I don't mind cutting the tree. This is from a magazine. Both of these pages are from a magazine that does not have glossy pages, so I kind of really like it a lot. And I have a few of them, so... And yeah, Love is in the Air. I'd like to put that somewhere too, so I don't know. We're just going to see what happens here. So if I put this over here, I have to cut right beside the girl here. So let me measure like this out to the edge of my page and just cut that off. It is what it is. You know, it's kind of like the challenge of gluing. You find something that will fit in the area that you have to glue on, right? So that's what I'm doing, even though this is a big image. I'm sure as I go through this book, I'll be putting on smaller images too and doing some collaging. Let me see, I want to cut this right below the Love is in the Air. Love is in the Air. Where's the N? Oh, here's the rest of the N there. So okay, I'm going to glue this right here, right in the middle of that little, there's one little strip here. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. I'm going, oh, I can glue on the back too because see, it's kind of plain. Nothing really, you know, anything special there. So let's see, let me put, so I don't put too much glue on that strip, I'm going to put the glue right here on this paper. Using art glitter glue. I want to make sure it sticks down. I have Craft Bond glitter, glue sticks that work really well because it's permanent, but I still prefer this. If I can use this, I'd rather use this, and I think this will be fine. So anyway, to talk more about dreams, this prompt, uh-oh, I got a sneeze coming out of nowhere, but okay, let's do this page too. I'm going to just cut right down the middle of these flowers, but try to keep these taller ones. But yeah, one thing I thought about when I first started thinking about this prompt was, I remember something one of my pastors said when I was a little, probably a teenager. I was going to say little girl, but probably a teenager, and that's why I remember it. But he was preaching and he was talking about praying, and he said from the pulpit that when he was preaching about prayer, you know, you can pray all you want. Prayer is good, of course. He didn't say these exact words, but what he said was, and the thing I remembered was, I want to make sure this is the right height. The thing I remembered, and it stuck out of my in my mind all these years from that long ago, was he said, you can pray but you need to put feet to your prayers. And I'm sure if you went to church, your pastor might have said the same thing when he was preaching. You have to put feet to your prayers. You just can't pray and expect things to happen. I mean, you can pray and expect things to happen, and sometimes things do happen just by praying. But a lot of times you need to put feet to your prayers. And so that also, I think, applies to dreams and goals. You know, you can dream all you want. It's kind of like you can dream, you can pray, but you need to put some feet to your dreams and your prayers, right? Take action is what I'm thinking. Also, when you say put feet to your prayers or your dreams, take action, you know. And I read a quote that said, you know, if you do nothing, nothing will happen. You know what I mean? So if you have a dream or a goal, what you have to do is do something. Do something. You just have to start. And another person, there's a person I listen to, I've been listening to lately anyway, well, he's become kind of a motivational speaker. That's not why I started listening to him, because he does other things. And then he has become kind of a motivational speaker. And so there's a couple of videos that he's done that really are so encouraging especially if you have goals, you know, things you're trying to accomplish and things you want to do in your life. You know what I mean? So anyway, he says in one of his videos, do something every day. But you have to set goals for yourself in these things that you do every day. Don't, you know, a lot of people think they can do more than they can do. Or you get overwhelmed and then you do nothing. But do something. Set a goal for every day to make your dream come true that you can do every day. You know, something you can do every day. He said, for example, if you want to read more books, set a goal of reading for 1 hour every day. You know, don't say I'm going to read a chapter every day, or don't say I'm going to read a book every week. Just set a goal that you know you can reach every day and stick to it. The thing is, stick to that. Yeah, you're only reading 1 hour every day, but if you say Monday through Friday and give yourself the weekend off, you know, so, you know, that is something you can accomplish, right? 1 hour. If it's not an hour, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever. And you can put this principle to whatever you're doing. So say you want to start a YouTube channel, you know, do something, work on your YouTube channel for an hour every day or 30 minutes every day or whatever you can do. You know what I mean? Like, you're setting up your channel. Yeah, it takes time to get even set up and get ready to do a video, right? And have a YouTube channel. So do something about that every day. Do something to make that happen. You know, go set up your name and figure out what you want to be called on your YouTube channel. You know, go and, you know, make the video and see if you like it and practice, or get your camera, figure out your camera setup, how you're going to do your camera, work on that one day, and the next day work on your lighting and where you're going to do it, you know, all that kind of stuff. Just work on it 15, 30 minutes, an hour every day, and before you know it, you'll be making a video every day like I do, right? So, and you'll be having fun and working toward that goal. So whatever your goals and dreams are, you can do it. You just have to do a little bit every day. There we go. There's my dream weaver. I love that. See, I put that over here on them. Now, love is in the air. I said I wanted to keep that. So let's do a little fussy cutting here and make this kind of a pretty little cutout. And sometimes I do, if you haven't seen it before, what's called loose fussy cutting, or at least that's what I call it. So you don't have to cut around every single little nook and cranny. Just kind of cut it out in a pretty way, right? And there you go. Before you know it, you have a pretty little love is in the air type of thing, whatever you're cutting out. It can be words or images. So yeah, I hope, I was hoping, you know, when I thought about doing this video, just before I was organizing things today, I was just hoping maybe this would be an encouragement to someone out there that, you know, you know, you have a goal in mind, but you maybe put it on the back burner. Well, you know, hope you pick it up again and do something. I have a goal of the thing, you know, I do all the things I do because I have dreams and goals. My Etsy, I have 2 Etsy shops, you know, one with the junk journals and things, and one with my t-shirts, where I design t-shirts, and I always have those links under my video. I design t-shirts and mugs and all different things that have sayings and quotes and pictures and things on them. And then I have my regular Etsy shop where I do the junk journaling type things, and I have my YouTube channel, and I do the Amazon store, and I work full time, and I do all that because my goal is to hopefully in the next few years to have financial freedom and be able to do what I really want to do. And this is all my Etsy shop and my YouTube stuff. That's really what I want to do. And my, you know, be with my family and be able to, and my kids need like I have 1 grandchild now, but I probably will have another 1 or 2 grandchildren in the future. So, you know, I would like to be able to be, you know, on call Mimi, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I think that I'm going to leave it at this right here. And, yeah, so I do all these things I do, and I started, doing them and just, you know, started somewhere and kept going every day, doing something every day. And, you know, I am where I am now, and hopefully, you know, I will have that financial freedom soon, and I'll be able to, you know, work. If I want to work full-time, I'll work full-time. If I want to work part-time, I'll work part-time, but I have to keep on going to get to that spot, right? So anyway, I hope this was encouraging, like I said, to someone, and that you enjoyed my spread. I know it's simple. This is the beginnings of my glue book, and a glue book is whatever you want to make of it. You can glue 1,000,000 pieces down, or you can glue 2 pieces down. But what the point is, it's just stress-free, fun, and makes you happy, right? So there you go. There's my there's my dream spread for my dream prompt, and I hope everyone enjoyed it. So I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching today, and happy crafting.